halls where the whispers gather. Conservative minds debate the future. From tax cuts to border walls, strategies clash like a political rally. Frustration brews in the chambers. As always, meet new challenges. Dissenting voices rise up, seeking unity, but finding divides. We stand strong.
We stand tall.
In this party, our spirit will not fall. The path is rocky and long. We march forward with hearts full of song. Policies debate.
All right, and here we are for Rebel Republic, the best political talk show in all of Massachusetts and all of Connecticut, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Delaware, Rhode Island, New York, New Jersey, Nebraska, California, Texas.
It doesn't matter.
You're either with us or you're against us. And with me is my co-host, the voice of reason himself, Frank Cristiano.
We are live
From
the Cristiano household in beautiful downtown New Hartford, New York. We are bringing to you a Rebel Republic.
You cannot do it.
It's time!
Yeah.
No, that didn't work?
No, it doesn't work. And
Whatever.
I'm the coach,
I love it.
prospectpodcast.com, Coach Schumann.
This week you can get the manager special.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Every week you can get the manager special. It is live.
A couple of what was it? What was my favorite one?
Don't instigate him, please.
Well, I like when he pitches the manager special. Do it for me, Frank.
The manager special? And then we have the manager special. And included in the package is 1 large pizza with 1 topping, 2 dozen wings, a large Italian antipasto, 5 oversized garlic knots, and a 2-liter soda, all for $50, tax included.
And for the record,
I love it. That's his inflation special.
That's the inflation. You know how people said that that's $50 is too much with the tax included? I said, please send me the receipt. So some guy sent me a Papa John's receipt. He went online to pair it up. So Papa John's obviously I don't think has a salad, or he didn't want to search for
they
it.
don't.
So he gave me a 12-inch pizza, medium pizza. My pizza is 60.
Tiny,
12-inch pizza, and then he put a second 12-inch pizza there, right, to make up for the salad. He thought and a 12-inch pizza from Papa John's is like $8. Whatever.
Yeah,
right.
They're very.
The salad alone, my salad's like $11 to buy large. That's huge, but
thick.
and the lettuce is insane right now. So are tomatoes. So he puts up 2 pizzas, then he puts up 6 wings. That's
6.
all. Papa John sells them in 6.
Yes.
And order garlic nuts. So which is like and it came to like $28. And then
Wow.
I'm like, all right. So add another 3 orders of wings in there to get to 24 because a dozen is 12. 2 dozen is 24. So add another 3 orders of wings at like
who the hell is
$8
he
a pop.
feeding?
Or
Is he feeding like church mice?
No. I'm just asking him to find a receipt
that proves
that has the value of what I
overpricing.
give
Yeah.
that's going to match up the same or less.
There
isn't.
No,
There isn't.
It's not.
There isn't. Right around where we are, there isn't.
No, I
Go
agree.
buy 2 dozen wings. And see how much
It's
it costs you.
ridiculous.
Right,
It's
that's
ridiculous.
all. So I know where I am on Nora Track, and a lot of people have loved it. I'm putting videos out now, Dave, that within 6 to 8 hours are getting 10,000 views. It's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I just pulled it
Of
out today.
course, who
You're
told
right.
you
No,
that
I
would
know.
happen, Frank?
I know you
I
did, and I don't believe it now. Now I'm a video. So look what I bought.
Look what he bought.
Look, I
Look what
bought
you did.
one of those auto rotating things you can put on the table, and you put your phone in there, and it tracks you, and you can walk around and talk, and like you're a genius.
That is awesome, Frank.
So since his business has increased, he's going to get a private plane, and then we're going to come see you.
38 in 1 month's time of digital creation, 38% gross increase.
Yeah, but you need to advertise with Bill, and he'll do better for you.
I'll be okay.
So the big news going around, especially we talked about it this morning with the Fox News analyst who came on the Bill Keeler morning show. The situation in Iran. There's a couple really stalling points that they will not move on, and it has to do with the nuclear weapons and the nuclear weapons sites. And Trump obviously was not happy with the news and the threat to end the ceasefire and start Project Epic Fury 2 could be on the horizon. And we discussed, obviously, sending in ground troops. So if this continues to be delayed, and I would think that they're going to get frustrated with negotiating, there's going to be a breaking point. And once that breaking point happens, because Iran's not going to give, and we don't even know who's in charge over there. That's the other thing. Do you believe, Frank, the next move would be to attack on the ground line? I know we talked about blowing up their electric and water and all that, but do you think we'd actually send ground troops in?
Karg Island, Mesa, the island there that has a lot of value to the Iranians as far as oil production and oil retention. Besides that, I don't think so. No, I don't think we go into the country. I think that's. Yeah. I think even Trump realizes that that's a losing proposition for his, for the midterms, and also for the country itself, because he went through Afghanistan, they went through Iraq. He's seen it before. He knows the playbook. Yes. I think what you're going to see is continued blockade of the strait, so no Iranian oil gets out and no supplies or cash comes in through China. And I think then you're going to see airstrikes, more precision airstrikes that are going to take out infrastructure in that country and make it even worse for them. I still feel that there's an internal revolution that needs to happen. That probably will happen.
I brought that too.
Yeah. I think it's already there.
They said that. I think it was Pacenti said he didn't think it was possible.
Oh, 100%,
to arm the citizens.
100% possible. Are you kidding me? Mossad is amongst the citizens.
Oh, that's what you said.
They want to arm. They can arm anybody they want at any time.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's the case. It may be a little bit difficult. But I'm sure once they get organized, they figure out how to do it. They'll do it in 2 seconds. So I think those factors there, precision strikes, continue the blockade. That's what Trump's going to do. That's why he's put so much support into the Persian Gulf to be able to replenish, to be able to refuel, to be able to there's enough there. But there's enough there that can take care of any problem that's going to arise. It's just a matter of how long they want to wait it out. What's it going to cost this country? What's it going to cost his party in elections and voting? That's the thing that he has to figure out. But as far as winning over, how's he going to bring gas prices down? That's got to be his thing. Issue we talked about. He said, well, once the blockade is over, then you're going to see that. Well, how are we going to do it with the blockade still being in place?
Exactly.
What do we do to ramp up production? So at least this country is, if we're self-sufficient with gas, oil, how are we not keeping our prices lower? Is he going to make a mandate? Is he going to force these oil companies to lower pricing?
And then India, they talked about India is suffering horribly.
All of Asia, the entire Asian continent, is being constricted right now because if no oil flows out east toward Asia, they're going to be China's going to be back to pedaling bicycles
and fertilizer as well.
Sure,
but Dave, the same thing to you. I mean, we've been at this for I think over a month now. I don't believe we got into this Are you really working out your forearms right now? I bored you that much in
No, I like to do it when I'm on the podcast.
Oh, you do? Okay, good.
Yeah, it gets you
going, get your juices flowing. Okay, good. Work on that grip strength.
Getting super jacked from it.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for months.
Yeah, my forearms are getting super jacked too, but I
different way.
I use another technique. Yes.
Well, at least you're right. You make sure it's even, so you're right, and then your left gets work.
Yeah, actually, I'm better with my left because it's the stranger. So
you should see his strength in his jaw.
I can't get there with my jaw. So you think that's funny?
Show's already off the rails.
Dave, I'm just asking, we got into this. Did we ever expect or anticipate that we would be going in a pseudo war with Iran for this long? Like, I didn't think we got into this.
I didn't think either. I didn't think either. But
then there's no exit. I mean, there's no exit strategy. If you leave now, you look weak. You have to see it all the way through. You've bombed them to obliteration, as Trump said. They have nothing, no defense left. They can't. I mean, they launch a missile here or there, but they have nothing. I mean, and they want to live how they want to live. They want their government and regime to be how it's always been. Is it our place to tell them what government they have to run?
Well, I don't think we're even there where we can. I mean,
there's no leaders that we can put in place there. But I mean, what did we go there for? We went there because of what they were doing to their own citizens, and we went there because of alleged nuclear capabilities. And again, from what I read, Israel was going with or without us, and we went because Israel was going to go. Right. And again, what is this going to accomplish? And you guys both stated that this could go on for years, not like weeks, months. You said this conflict could go on for years. And if that happens, then we're going to have a real problem. Correct?
Yeah. I mean, I think at this point, we're still trying to figure out where we're going to go with it all. I mean,
oh, Christy, you bastard.
What do you say?
He's just watching it. Christy's watching the Rebel Republic. Christy, where were you today when Joe D was yelling at me?
He yelled at you today?
Dave, he yells at me every day, and you're a jerk because you don't come on and shield me anymore. So I have to get yelled at.
What did he yell at you today about? What did you read wrong?
What doesn't he yell at me about? Because I was talking about the UConn baseball went over Seton Hall, and I was going to get to it, but one of the main points was pitcher Caden Suki got injured in the second inning.
Right.
And he said, "Oh, that's a point that you that's the main point you haven't brought up yet." And then also Cam Riggy was out, the freshman sensation, because he was sick. I knew that as well. I didn't get there yet. But anyway, none of that matters. We're talking about Iran. And again, what do you do from here? Do you just press harder? Is there going to be an Epic Fury 2? Are we going to bomb them?
I think there is going to be. I think there is going to be.
It's going to have to come to that.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. And that is not what we expected nor what we wanted. But again, in the situation that we're in, and I think the rest of the world is pretty pissed off at us for.
Well, they're always pissed off.
Well, they are.
But did you see that Europe voted to start getting refugees out of Europe? Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that. Yes,
absolutely. And it was Greece. I think Greece put the first vote in as far as European countries and exporting illegals.
So there's 2 points I want to bring up. The first point, it was reported today, widespread in our country, people are stealing gasoline. Did you know this?
No.
Oh, that was a thing a little while ago when the last time something like this happened.
They are drilling into your gas tank and then putting like big pots under your car and stealing gas. I'm not making this up.
I'm sure they are. It's insanity.
And it costs you obviously $2,500 or so with parts and labor to fix your gas tank.
Yeah, sure.
And people are doing it for $25 a gasoline.
It's insane. And
that's because of the rise in gas prices.
Yep, insane.
What do you just think that's insane?
It's insane.
Okay. So
you would risk going to jail to get 5 gallons of gas?
I would siphon it. I wouldn't drill.
Yeah, siphoning was the thing before. Yeah,
but then you swallow a mouthful of gas, and that's not always pleasant.
That's your profession, so you're good at it.
I'm a professional gas.
I'm good at drinking gas. Okay,
good at swallowing.
So Dave, great. You know what?
Boy, oh boy.
We're tough crowd. Tough
crowd here. Tough crowd.
We're getting into it early.
Yep.
So all right. So you're disinterested already.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dave, you were attacked online for one of the clips that I posted.
I was.
Yes. When we were talking.
What was I attacked for?
For one of the clips I posted where you were talking about how people demonstrating in public their religion in Central Park, praying in the streets. And you're like, if I'm walking, I'm trying to get somewhere, they're in my space, I got to get around them. I said, you do what you want, do it in your own house. And a lot of people were offended by that and said, you have the right to pray wherever you want. If you want to pray in the middle of the street, you can pray in the middle of the street. So what are your thoughts on that? That people did not appreciate your comment, and
I don't give a fuck.
Insensitive.
How about
that? Is that really true? You have no response, no rebuttal other than that I don't give a fuck. That's your rebuttal?
I don't give a fuck what people online jacking off in their homes think about me.
So just because they're online, they're jacking off, and you sound like Tyler. Tyler calls them all mouth breeders and says that he's
care less what they
1,000
think
more in his life than they have in theirs. Okay, all right. What about you, Frank?
I will tell you a funny story. So I've been posting a lot of these videos, like with Speed, where I have my
I see that
this AI tool that I built, and I've been measuring these things, and as I'm testing it, sometimes it was, or at least in the earlier stages, it was inaccurate every once in a while, right? So somebody, I couldn't even I can't remember the race it was, but somebody was it just her, I just see post after post on my Twitter, who the fuck is this person? So it was some guy from fucking Trinidad or some fucking place. And he's ripping, the accuracy of it. I give a fuck, So so I ended up just blocking him because it was annoying the fuck out of me. I keep seeing it on my feed. So I look at my inbox and I have it in my Instagram. I got a message.
He messaged you.
Yes. So he messages me and he's like, how can you deny that it's inaccurate? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And he's like, and then he wrote me something like,
well, that's more offensive. You're not respecting his feelings. So that irritates me.
I don't know who he is. I don't give a fuck about somebody I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
why should I?
That's what
makes my life enjoyable. I don't care what people. So anyway, he's like, I know you're just gonna block me anyway, and then he kept going on and on, right? And then I said, listen,
you went on and on, really?
Yeah, I said, you should post a rebuttal video, and this is me blocking you. Best of luck.
He was that passionate about it, and
very passionate. There's a lot of people that are passionate about things I wrote. So my point is this:
they're online trolls.
No, he might have had a genuine, interest on the topic.
Not to argue that much. I mean,
no, he really had a genuine interest. The point is this: I don't know who you are, so why do I give a fuck what you think?
So that affects how you treat people, whether you know them or not. If you don't know them,
absolutely,
then you can mistreat them. If you know them, then you'll.
I'm online. How can I mistreat anyone with my keyboard?
Yeah, I mean, words hurt. Remember, sticks and stones don't break my bones, but names will never hurt. Actually, that's the wrong thing. But
sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Yeah, that's exactly the reason why you shouldn't be worried about what people say about you.
No, I was just bringing this up because you were pretty passionate about the praying in Central Park, the praying in the streets. And, he said, if you do it in your own house, you go to a mosque or whatever, I'm fine with it. But to display it in public
I don't care if someone displays it in public. If I'm in the middle of Times Square,
Yes,
and
that's what you said.
and I'm on this side, and it used to be Planet Hollywood, used to be on the other side of the street. And if I had to go across the street from there to Planet Hollywood, and 10,000 people are praying in the middle, and I can't get to Planet Hollywood, but I'm hungry, yeah, that's annoying the fuck out of me.
Frank,
I'm curious your thoughts.
What's your view on the public prayer?
I just sit at home scared all the time.
You're scared? You're afraid?
I'm just 24/7. I don't know what to do or what to say. I mean, people are looking at me. They're talking about me. They're saying bad things about me. I don't know what to do. Steve,
okay.
Can you help me?
Listen,
you can't make everybody happy.
You know what you could do? You can buy the manager special. You can
buy the manager special for 46 something plus a tax, $50, Dave.
Stop influencing it.
You could probably. I'm like Jesus.
People think I'm going to
feed the thousands of people that are in the streets praying with 6 manager specials and a couple.
That's a good idea,
right?
You should go up to them and go, "Would you like a manager special? Would you like a manager special? Would you like a manager special?
That's right.
Would you like? You must be exhausted from all this praying. Would you?
Let me help you. Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, without a doubt. That's all I'm filled with is ideas. So, first of all, the whole thing about the prayer in the streets.
And Central Park.
You have a church.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Everyone has a church that they can go to. Go to your church.
I agree.
Don't pray in Central Park.
I agree.
Central Park, the first word is central. If you are central, okay, there are too many vested parties that need to go into that park. And half of them don't give a shit about what you're praying about.
And Central Park is less of an issue than Times Square. Central Park at least is an open kind of area where you can find your own space. Times Square is not. That is not an open area.
I agree. I was just bringing up the comment.
No, I mean, listen, like I could actually, if there's anywhere where I think you could do it in public, it would be Central Park.
Or Central Park, okay.
Central Park would be a more appropriate place. You can get a permit, not get in anybody's way, do whatever you need to do. To do it in Times Square.
When do 30,000 Jews get together in Times Square?
No,
never.
Great about that. When do 30,000 Catholics get together in Times Square?
We talked about it.
So why is it allowed for someone else?
And I'm in agreement with you.
If not, then why can't we bring them in?
Sorry.
What? Thank you. Why can't we bring all these people in? There we go. I feel better. You got a short. You had me for a second there. There you go. No, lost it again. Cheap equipment.
It's not cheap equipment.
It's cheap equipment. You've got duct tape around duct tape. There you go. In and out again. That's right. Yeah. It's the Catholics. It's the damn Catholics. No, now I'm totally dead. That's good. Even better. No, got nothing there.
Oh, hold on.
Yep, press the buttons. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. There it is. I can hear it now. No, nothing. No.
Oh, no.
Press another button. There you go.
All right.
There it is. There. Am I out? I'm on.
Yeah, no.
I'm on.
I flipped the wrong button.
I know. You press the wrong buttons. No, all I'm saying is, if that's the case, then there's got to be some kind of Catholic organizer like, hey, you know what? Times Square is open for anybody. So let's bring in 5,000 Catholics. Let's put chairs in rows and let's do a whole mass there. That's what they should do.
Yeah, you could do that because you get a permit. I'm just saying spontaneous things that are done. You know what I'm saying? Like
for attention.
So you're saying all the Muslims that were in Times Square got a permit?
No, I don't think they did get a permit. I doubt they did.
I don't think you have to.
Well, no one else needs one either.
Freedom of religion.
Because gathering, there are laws in every state and every city about gathering. You do need a permit to gather.
Right.
But if they didn't do it, then no one else needs to do it. So I would petition other religions to go in there en masse and just start using Times Square at noon, and just hang out, have a big party.
Okay, all right. If that's the way you feel, then that's the way you feel. All right. So Dave, I'm bringing this up because you are a track aficionado. Transgender athlete A.B. Hernandez, high school senior, Jurupa Valley in California, dominates girls track and field events in California. She swept the jumping events, the high, long, and triple jump. She won the triple jump by 3 feet. She won the long jump by 2 feet. And she tied in the high jump for first place at major postseason meets. And I believe she is currently ranked first in the nation in those events. So California, basically the law for athletes, the bylaws permit students to participate in sex-segregated school sports programs and activities, including athletic teams, consistent with their gender identity. Because of state non-discrimination laws, trans athletes legally are allowed to compete in gender division that aligns with their identity. So this was hotly contested and talked about over the weekend and talked about today. I told you about the situation in Massachusetts where the field hockey player was male and fired a shot and broke a girl's jaw. Track, this is happening. We had the Leah Thomas situation at Penn a couple years ago in swimming. Riley Gaines spoke out about it. High school, I think it's a little different because, a lot of kids don't know their identity. They may have identity crisis. So what's the answer here? Is it testing their levels? People think that they need to get very strict and have like doctor's exams, estrogen blood tests to see where their estrogen and testosterone levels are at. Do you agree with that? Or because the women
how about just don't let the trans run? There you go.
That's prejudicial. I don't think you
how
can do
is that
that.
Prejudicial?
How is a man? It's like saying black people can't run.
Woman's race. Are there any women trying to run it? Are there any women transitioning to becoming a man that's trying to run in a man's race? I doubt it.
There are women that trans and play sports. It's just not as publicized because it's not as big of an issue.
Because they're 45th out of 46.
Yeah, exactly. But so.
I ran the 113.9 as a woman, and now I'm going to go become a man, and I run 13.9. So you went from finishing eighth in the regional meet as a woman, and now you go from being
but you don't think they're not doing it just because
the track coach comes up and you go, listen, you probably you're too slow to run a race, so why don't you be the manager?
So you think that they're deliberately doing
and then you can sell the manager special.
You think they're deliberately doing this because I want to have success in track, so I'm going to identify as the opposite sex so I can go out there and kick some ass?
You should identify as the opposite sex.
We're not talking about me.
Oh,
I'm talking about high school kids. High school.
Well, I was just saying that if you wanted to,
you already got me in the
participate in the Olympics.
I'm the special,
and you became a woman. If you become a woman, I think
now we're doing that.
Gold, your chances of gold would increase.
So I'm gonna be a trans
Stephanie Cully,
one leg, non-binary, peanut butter and jelly. And
you threw 50 feet in high school, over 50 feet.
53.
So
54.
53,
yeah.
Okay. So you could if you throw the girls, which is the 8 pound, I think, or the 4K,
oh my God, throw it a country mile.
You might be out there.
I'll be a world champion.
You might be world champion without part of your leg.
I would, but you think that's worth transitioning?
From Lebanon.
Well, you'd make
Stephanie Cully. Stephanie Cully.
So, first of all, don't ever say Stephanie. That's the name of my brother's wife. Oh, I don't like her.
Stephanie Cully.
So we don't use that.
Stacy?
Sorry. Stacy Cully.
We're not. No. Stay on topic.
And then we can play the song "Stacy's Mom."
Right.
Stay on topic.
Stacey
We're not talking
Small
about
has
what my
got it
name would be
going
if
on.
I was a female. That is absurd and ridiculous.
Stacey's
You're talking about this in
Stacey's
public.
mom.
What's Dave's name?
The guy's got a dong.
Daphne? Daphne?
But
Daphne?
we'd have to buy Steve a pair of boobs.
That's right. I just eat more.
Okay. So basically, you're saying
that shop will be flying.
okay.
Man, I might coach you. I might coach you if you do that.
He would throw it overhand like a baseball.
I can't keep you on task. So you're saying that trans athletes just shouldn't be able to compete? Fuck them.
Shit. No, absolutely not.
High school trans athletes
just
are done.
their own division.
Well, there's not enough.
Yes.
P. Diddy should be one of the guys in the locker room, one of the judges. He'd just be like, little baby oil and excuse me, miss, show me your cock. No cock? Okay, you compete with women. That's all.
Okay.
That's it. If they fully transition, it's a different story. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. There's still a man.
There's still a man. The genes right. The body structure.
That's a thing, and you still have a man part. That's
correct. No,
I'm saying no part. I'm saying they remove the part.
I think that if you want to compete at that level, the member has to leave its own.
Yeah.
He has to go.
Yeah.
I mean, but at high school, it's a tough decision. But
it's got to stop because you just can't identify as what you want to identify, whether you feel it or not. You can't because then I identify as a Navy SEAL.
Well, I identify
right. That's what I'm saying. And you can't.
You're a furry.
I feel like a Navy SEAL.
I am not a furry.
You're a furry.
Where's the litter box? I feel like a SEAL. I feel like a Navy SEAL. I read books on Navy SEALs. I watch Navy SEAL videos. So I go out in the back and roll around in the grass with a knife and a gun.
That's called stolen valor.
Yeah, right. So no. I'm a Navy SEAL. But you can't do that in real life. You can't. So you can't. And I apologize to those that are confused. I understand it's got to be torture.
Of course.
Torture. It's got to be torture that you're walking around the body you don't want to be in.
I agree.
But that's a mental disability.
You think it's a mental disease or defect?
Not a disease, defect. Maybe it's
mental health.
We all have problems in life.
Not me.
Yes, you do. Everyone has an addiction. Correct or am I wrong? Everyone is addicted to something.
Yeah, some more than others.
Right, and I don't mean just drugs. I mean anything.
Yeah,
it could be gambling. It could be drinking. It could be drugs. It could be sex. You're addicted to something. Yeah. So we all have our problems, and this is a mental problem. That's a very difficult obstacle, I'm sure, to overcome, and it's hard. So the easier way to do it is just say, "Well, fuck it. I feel switch
sexual identity."
It doesn't work that way. You can't do that.
Well, then I would blame the doctors that if they're prescribing the hormones for them, then it's on them.
I agree 100% because that's a huge money-making business in certain states.
I do believe they have to get psychologically examined as well.
Yeah, but dude, if you go to a psychologist and you say, I'm trapped in a woman's body. I mean,
you think they're just going to say, okay, well, then you're
That's it.
There's no
because they're smart. They have their master's degrees.
They do.
Fuck up. That's the degree. It's called fuck up.
They got up their masters.
They have their masters in that, right?
Oh, okay.
They're there to fuck everything up. Okay. There's no rationality.
No yawning, Dave. Okay, that's fine. All right. I just wanted to get your perspective.
Sure.
So she has been escalating. Targets in protesting has been escalating against her. She also plays volleyball. Several teams forfeited rather than play against her team. Sure. Hit their team. I mean, if you look at the picture, I don't know what to say. I don't know what's right here, but I think it's unfair to the women, and we're all about protecting women's sports. And
but we're not. Half of the country is
not.
No,
I'm saying us.
Yeah, right here on this panel. Sure,
but
half of the country is not. Half of the country is messed up the same way because they let empathy overtake logic.
Well, it's science, not really logic.
No, it's logic. It's logical to understand that if a guy has a penis, it's a guy. It can't be a woman. You can identify and say it, but you're not. So you can't get through the same doors as a regular male can.
No,
you can't. Or if you're male and you think you're a female, you can't get through the same doors that a regular female can, unless, of course, it's the bathroom now. Jesus.
Okay. All right. I just wanted your thoughts on it.
Yep.
And boy, I got them.
You got them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Anytime.
So, did you hear about the
Oh,
Georgia
wow.
Senate?
She went 20 feet 4 in a
Yeah.
long jump?
Yeah, dude. She won by 3 feet. 3 feet.
At 42.4 in a triple jump?
Yeah, her high jump was only 5 feet, but well, there. But the Georgia Senate is ramping up its investigation, and this is what we talked about last week. Campaign finance violations tied to Stacey Abrams, voter outreach group with a top lawmaker vowing to follow the facts wherever they lead. They have issued subpoenas to Abrams and other key figures. You guys have talked about this extensively. People who are in Congress, politicians going in, coming out, wealthy. And it appears that, at least in Georgia, they're cracking down. What are your thoughts that they're doing this to Stacey Abrams?
It's about time.
It's about time. Now, do you think that it will lead to more investigations?
Yes.
Because Frank's comment last week, actually, see, you're reading comments too. Frank's comment last week actually was universally loved, where you said, we need to overthrow the whole government, Senate, Congress, they all need to be paid one wage. They can invest, they get benefits, term limits. That's it.
Yeah.
The whole thing has to change.
Yeah, absolutely.
And everyone supported that.
You have to take the money out of it.
Yeah.
Anything in life or
I'm
anything
getting
we're
nice
talking about
tea.
here, you got to take the money out of it. If you don't take the money out of it, then there's always that chance that someone will double dip.
No, I agree.
And that means they're going to say that they support you on the front end, but they're taking the money on the back end. So, it's something that needs to, and it's not going to happen. Why do you think these people go into politics? It's ridiculous. You think they give a shit? They don't give a shit about it.
You think they go into politics? See, I don't think they
100%.
go in initially because they say, I'm going to be wealthy.
I'm sure they are. No,
I think they go
without
with
a doubt.
good intentions.
Without a doubt, they go in with the angle of,
I'm going to be rich.
Not that I'm going to be rich, but I'm going to have an opportunity to gain more wealth.
Then why haven't you gone into politics?
Because I don't want to do it. I'm not a scumbag.
Oh,
Now, I'm not saying every politician is a scumbag, but I'm saying every politician is going in it for their own. And everyone's greedy in life. They're all going to have their own interests first. But I'm just saying that politicians go in with a ball of fire. They're going to change the world.
Yeah,
they know once they get
They're
there, they
genuine.
can't.
well,
if you're
learn.
if you're a first-term House of Representatives person, you ain't changing the world. All you're going to do is follow who's leading you in your party. Okay, and so, or if not, if you don't, then they cut the hands off that are feeding you.
No,
they're
they
not
do.
going to allow you to make more money. So then,
They do for sure.
So then, what's the solution to this? Take the money out of the equation.
I agree.
Yeah,
But we talked about this as well, Dave. There's no real path to change that. It would require the president to do an executive order. It would require someone from Congress to write up a bill, and any of those proposals would get shot down immediately. Correct?
In California?
Anywhere in the country. I'm just saying, if you proposed basically, okay, everyone's going to make this amount of money, there's going to be term limits, and there's no insider trading, you can't invest in this or that, you get benefits, and that's it.
Yeah, it's got to get voted in. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no chance.
There's zero chance.
Are you on a treadmill now?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. You look like
Why?
you're on a treadmill.
No, I'm just throwing a ball back and forth, like a weighted ball.
Okay, so you're really bored. Okay.
No.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No, I'm not bored. I'm not bored.
So we also talked about this. Inflation is on the rise again, and it's all going back to the war in Iran, everyone believes. And, what's his face? Pacenti, Oneida County executive by us in New York, talked about affordable housing, and he's building plenty of it. It's in the budget. Do you think that is realistic? Do Do you think that this can get done? I mean, he says it's in the early stages. It's going to take years. And
what's affordable?
$1,000 a month rent, $1,200.
Still expensive.
Well, I mean, you're not going to find a lot.
That would be a steal where I live.
Right,
Yeah, I know.
right. But I'm saying, okay, so he's building $1,000, $1,200 apartments. Not him personally, but there's the $1,200 apartment. Maybe it's 2-bedroom. Let's say 2-bedroom apartment, $1,200. You've got that. You've got cable, utilities, water bill.
The utilities are very
probably
high.
probably
Yes.
a HOA. What do they call it? Housing charges.
Well, if there's an HOA, yes,
HOA,
of course.
You got that.
Yes.
Then you've got your car payment,
Your ball
your
sack,
fuel,
right.
insurance. You've got.
Well, you're not supposed to add all that up.
Well,
We're
no. I'm
talking
just
about
saying.
affordable housing.
I'm just saying. No. But what is affordable? Because if I'm making in this area here an average of
40,
$45,000 a year,
correct. Yeah.
As a single person, I'm
Yes.
making 45,000. Maybe. I'm
Yes.
probably overshooting it. Let's say $45,000 a year. What is affordable? So $45,000 a year, I'm going to pay $1,200 a month. That's going to be $15,000 a year.
Well, it's better to get a mortgage.
I'm going to pay what mortgage on what?
I mean, it'd be better just to get a house and pay a mortgage than to.
Yeah, but you can't because
you get no equity.
You're more. No, you get no equity, but you don't want all the what something breaks. Something goes
no,
up.
I know you're right. You're right.
All right, so you get a mortgage. So say your mortgage is $1,800 or $2,000 a month. Because you're not going to get one. You're not going to get a mortgage for $1,500 a month.
Dave is literally working out.
He is. He's got to. You're not going to get a mortgage for $1,500 a month on a home unless it's a trailer.
Are you? You're not entertained? I'm boring you this much. He's working out.
Let him be.
I'm working my range of motion.
It's disrespectful.
Let
You know how
him be.
disrespectful this is to do on our podcast?
It's not.
It's
It's not.
disrespectful.
Wait, isn't it
If Joe G was
disrespectful
on,
when
he'd yell at you.
Is it disrespectful when we show the picture of you throwing the shot put?
Yes, of course it is.
All right, so it's right on par with that then.
Oh, good. Okay.
Load
good.
that baby up.
Good, right. Yeah, 2 wrongs make a right.
I'm just saying. Okay, if it's $15,000 a year, you have to pay in. Whether it's more, and you're only making 45, you're paying 33% for housing.
Yeah, no,
It's supposed to be in the 8 to 12% range.
Yeah,
No, it's
That's
a
where
lot.
it normally is.
we can't get there.
33%. Nobody can afford it. So
No.
when they say affordable housing, what the hell does that mean?
Okay, what does it mean to you? If someone said, "Hey, we're building affordable housing in Utica,"
Affordable for my paycheck.
Section 8, like what?
Affordable for my paycheck. What's my paycheck?
Okay,
That's
So
affordable.
that's what you base it
if it's
off of.
10%, 12% max for my paycheck, it's affordable. So if
Okay.
I'm doing 45,
Yeah.
that means that I got to pay maybe $500 a month.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Right. So what are we doing? We're wasting
Well,
time.
that's why that was my other question I was going to ask you. We are in May.
Yeah.
New York State does not have a budget.
Yeah.
Does that not bother you?
No.
New York State, we don't
cares?
have a budget.
Who cares?
It's going to be December by the time we have the budget for 2026.
Perfect. Maybe it'll be a
What?
time. Maybe people will finally realize and vote Kathy Hochul out.
Oh, so that's why you're happy with the budget.
Yeah,
being
not
stuffed.
even that, but it doesn't matter. They will.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. They will find the money to fund whatever they want to fund. It doesn't matter.
So why
Wait,
has it taken this long to get a budget done?
Because you have to realize if you pick apart a budget's thousands and thousands of pages.
Yes.
This isn't like a 10-page manual you're talking about. And everybody, see, that's the problem.
That's the problem?
This is the problem. Every politician in this state has something in the budget.
Yeah, they want to have a voice.
Right. And you can't. The budget should be simple.
So we should have a dictatorship then.
Not a dictatorship.
Okay.
But what you have to do is you have to have allotments for areas. That's it.
Well, that's what
This is your max allotment here. This is your max allotment here. This is your max allotment for this area. Then let the county figure out what they're going to do with the money. Don't let the state figure out. So the state should just appropriate the money and let the county figure out what they're going to do with it.
What about Jersey, Dave? Do you guys have your budget done?
I don't even pay attention.
Oh, good.
Right. No one does. No one does. No one does.
No one does.
What can you do?
I mean, it
What are you
doesn't
gonna
bother
do?
you.
What are you going to do? You're
I want to protest.
You're going to protest. So you're going to take time out of your day to go down to the picket sign in front of the capital of wherever you live.
Yeah.
And you're going to protest. And what's that going to do?
I want budget.
And what's that going to do? They don't care about you.
They don't.
Remember, I told every politician they don't give a shit about their constituents.
No, you did say that.
Right.
Because they're all bought and paid for.
There you go.
So basically, you're saying we have no hope in this country. The politicians are going to do.
That's why Donald Trump, as much as he has downfalls, which I understand. I understand what people don't like about him. I understand why
they
people
just don't
upset.
like him as a person.
No, right, but a lot of it is downfall. A lot of it is how he speaks.
Yeah,
how he acts.
he's very
the arrogant side of it. I
and
understand
smug.
that, right? But that's why a guy like him is so valuable. Because the ship has been going along for the last 50 years or however long it's been since
Rob said 100 years.
100 years, whatever, right? The ship has been just floating along, and we all go along with it, no matter who's in charge, no matter where the ship
Who's
is.
Rob?
We talked
The guy-
about
the
Rob
preacher-
Hill
the
from
preacher from 2 weeks ago.
who yelled at you for swearing.
Yeah. So the ship
Oh,
is going along, and it doesn't matter what direction it's going. It doesn't matter who's
no,
in
I
charge.
thought it was the principal.
and it's going. So as long as it's status quo, don't rock the boat. And that's where
Don't rock the boat.
Don't rock the boat. As long as the country keeps floating in the direction, whether it's good or bad, it's still floating. And Trump has come in here now, and he's disrupted everything.
He is
Because
he's a tsunami.
media is a liar. Politicians are on the take. Somalis are in Minnesota, and they're thieving money.
Yeah.
California, Gavin Newsom is a liar. Gavin Newsom is a liar.
He is.
Right,
He does
right.
lie.
So all these people, he's exposing one, and Republicans too. Listen, as many
He's
Republicans,
exposing everyone.
everyone, right? Because you know
Republicans are
why?
bad too.
You need somebody like that. You need somebody that doesn't give a shit. You need somebody that does not care. We were talking about how do you care what people say about you online? You think Trump cares about what anybody says about
No,
him?
I just brought
He doesn't
up
care.
the
I know, but-
comment.
Do you-
I'm saying
Steve, do you
it's
care?
response.
If someone says something mean about you online, do you care?
No, I laugh.
Oh, okay, so
I
good.
think it's funny. And I usually make a wise retort.
And it is funny.
Yeah, I think it's funny that people have time. And my favorite blogger, Turtle Boy, free Turtle Boy. Turtle Boy has thousands of people who hate him, and they spend 24/7 online searching for dirt on him, just to corrupt him, expose him, get his bail revoked. And I was messaging with him. I said, I cannot imagine being you, and every morning getting up and having to worry that someone is printing a lie about you, which happened over the weekend. And that's what people do. They get addicted to being online on Twitter, Facebook. Now, are you scratching your back? You're scratching your back. You look like a chipmunk. This is what you do.
My days are long, buddy. My days are long.
So are mine. This is no scratching back.
I don't know how
yawning.
you do. I don't know how you do all these podcasts in a row.
I don't have a choice.
I'd be sleeping.
I don't have a choice. What else am I going to do? I don't have a choice.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not judging. I'm saying I don't
Yes,
know
you
how
are.
you
You're
do
judging.
it.
You're judging.
I'm not judging at all.
You're judging. You all judge. Everyone judges.
Not
You don't have a
judging.
choice.
Judging. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. You know what movie that's from? She's constantly looking, judging. Look at the baby. Look at the baby.
No.
Wedding Crashers.
Oh, right.
When they're there and he
Right. No. I get
great
that.
move, Frank. Great move.
I get that. All I'm saying is I have to do that. It's not because I want to.
I no, I'm not judging at all. I'm just saying I don't know how you do it. It's hard.
It is hard.
Yeah.
You think doing a podcast with Tyler King is fun?
No, that one probably is fun, but some
No,
of the other
it's
ones
not.
I've seen that you do, I don't know what the heck.
What?
I've heard of some of these podcasts. I've watched them,
them, Dave.
and I'm like, I don't know what is going on here.
You don't watch them.
I
them.
watch some of them. I mean, you know what I do like a lot actually is the real estate one.
Laban's is good. Yes, Laban's is very good.
Tyler's is entertaining.
Tyler's very entertaining. Tyler pissed.
You have some other
in
ones
Boston
that I don't. I mean, I feel like it's public. You know what you should be like.
Don't even say
This
public
is way off the
access.
topic.
If you say public
You should be
access-
like a PBS channel. You should do shows.
You want me to be on PBS?
Yes, because then you'd be like, "Hi, this week we have Ted from the pet farm, and he's
The
gonna
pet
we're gonna talk."
farm. That's what I have on. I have people from the pet farm on.
And then you can have
I
Frank on and
do
talk
shows
talk
that are
food.
informative.
We're
You
gonna
can have
talk.
Frank on and talk food. You can
We're
have
gonna talk squirrels today.
you can have the guy who
I
owns a
do-
local hardware store
I
on.
don't do that. What are you
Public
talking
access.
about? No, I don't
Public
do that.
access channel.
I do not do that.
That's what you
My
should do.
shows are informative
You should
and
do that.
serve
That'd be
a
great.
purpose. They serve a purpose. Okay. So,
Then you can have on a couple of activists from
All right.
Utica.
fuck both of you.
This week we're having on Fruit Chews. The show is called Fruit Chews. You figure it out.
Okay. All right. So the other issue is the midterm elections.
Yeah.
With everything
Yes.
going in Iran and the
Yes.
redistricting, when we've talked about this for several weeks, do you think that we are going to have a chance, Republicans are going to have a chance to win back those seats? Frank thinks it's going to be a Democratic win overall.
No. I didn't say that.
Well,
You did say-
redistricting.
No, I said it's
Yeah.
going to be a Republican win, but it'll be a close one.
The
Republicans will
redistricting
keep-
or
Oh, the
gerrymandering
Redistricting
is help.
it's a game changer.
Yes.
It's a game changer.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
that's what they did. So people have looked at it as a racial issue.
Yes.
I
Yes.
can't.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, even in Tennessee, there's one district that is in question that will turn from blue to red because of this, and the district is in the Memphis area. And in that district, the Republican candidate is an African American woman. So they keep, they're saying that they're losing representation because of the color of the candidate.
Correct. Right.
Because if you're saying it's not the color of the candidate and they're losing representation, that means that you want everyone in that district has no choice but to vote blue.
Right.
So
Right.
that's where my quandary
Great point.
is. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't go with the racism thing because and I'm sure there's.
But
I
you
know
always vote on
there's
party
Southern
lines.
racists. I understand this. There's Southern racism, but to say it as a pure black and white, everything I look at is through racism. I can't. For me, I can't.
No, but
I don't. I
think
try not to.
I think you do blue and red.
That's a different. That's not racism.
No.
That's not racism. Those are political and belief affiliations.
Correct.
But to say that, and a lot of these districts are getting wiped out, so they're going to lose representatives that are African American. Probably, I agree with that. I understand, but again, I go back to the theory that the person there should be representing all his constituents, not just the half.
Yeah.
Not just the half. So. But again, I'm a different.
Yeah, your
looking
mind
at
works
different-
thinker.
and I
You're
know
a forward
listen,
thinker.
Are there racists? Of course there are racists out there. Of course there are on both sides. On every angle, there's this whole thing is race in a way because again, my thing is racism is not anger or hatred towards a race. It is fear.
Fear.
It's fear.
Because you don't understand
It's
it.
fear. You don't
Yes.
understand them. That's all. But each to their own.
Dave,
I believe what everyone wants. To
Before you make fun of me again, I wanted to ask you this.
I'm not making fun
what
of
were-
you.
Yeah, you're making fun of me. What
No,
were your
I don't.
thoughts?
You're my favorite guy in the world, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm your favorite guy in the world. What were your thoughts on the trial that was involving Elon Musk and another AI company that he had been supporting? I don't know if you were following it at all. Frank, were you?
GTP, right?
Yeah,
That's the other
he
company.
initially
was
was
part
an
of it.
investor
Yeah,
and
yeah,
pulled
yeah,
out.
yeah.
He wanted it to be a
kinda-
non-profit, and
Yes.
they actually slid him out because they want to make a profit.
Yes,
There's-
and they
there's-
charge for it.
There's billions in that.
Well, there's so many different AI companies now.
ChatGPT is one of the first ones out there.
Yes,
and then
it was.
probably one of the more established ones.
There's a couple that are better. But Dave, what are your thoughts on that? Because a lot of people think AI is negative. It's going to take jobs away from people. It is becoming an epidemic. There are way too many companies, and way too many people are investing in these companies. And AI is only going to basically turn us into Terminator 2.
Well,
Do you think it has to be regulated at least?
I think AI is going to have a boom, and then we're going to have some problems.
Well,
And
you love AI. I mean, you have
I do. I love it.
successfully used AI and
Yes, of course.
transformed yourself and been much more efficient. And it's helped your business. So
Sure.
you would say that AI, especially for someone who is really a single businessman and by yourself, and occasionally me, you need the efficiency, you need the support that it can do for you as opposed to hiring someone, correct?
Correct.
But is there certain regulations that can go into place, like guardrails, that would
Well, that's
benefit?
the argument, and there maybe there
Yes.
should be some guardrails. I you know, without knowing the ins and outs of what they built, it is hard, to judge. But AI is exciting and scary at the same time.
Did you hear about the case? It happened in a school. I can't remember if it was locally or not. There were pornographic images created by AI of girls in the school and disseminated throughout the school population.
Wow, I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that
that's-
either. That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
that's going to create insanity.
Yeah. And the principal
Yeah,
sent
that's
out a memo
crazy.
about it. I can't remember if it was around here or not. I have to look it up. But that's what it was being used for. But the law technically hasn't caught up to it yet because it's fake. But they're saying, if you're spreading pornographic images by phone, it's like wiretapping, or there's
Right.
Yeah.
a bunch of illegal stuff.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's how it's used in some cases.
And it's just going to be a difficult.
But you don't use AI at all. Is there any
Yeah,
way for you to
kids,
use it?
I don't use AI.
But could you use it? I'm saying.
Oh, sure. I could create
Okay.
commercials. I could do anything with AI, but I
Oh.
don't.
Oh, you okay?
I don't. I use no. I just put video pictures together and then buffer it to a music. You know what I mean? Just like that. But there's no AI, man. I don't want to do that. I don't want to show fake. I'm going to show fake. There's a lot of places that are doing it. They're showing other people's food, like
Yeah. No. I know.
artificially generated image of food. Come on.
All right. So, Dave, we're going to go to college sports quickly because we had this debate, and President Trump is actually very upset about this. The NCAA basketball tournament going from 68 to 76 teams. I think that's pretty absurd, and we don't have enough teams to fill that.
We should just do all 300.
That's what he said. What are your thoughts on this, Frank? Because Dave and I talked a little bit about it today.
What was it again? The question about
The tournament for the NCAA, the men's and women, they're
Yeah.
expanding from 68 teams to 76. It's the largest increase since 1985.
That's a money factor, obviously.
Yes, it's a money grab. Yes.
I don't know. Can at least be teams over 500 if you want everyone to be in. Can at least be teams that are over 500. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. I think they got enough.
care.
I think they got enough.
Yeah.
I think there's enough in there. I would like to see Division I football, the FCS.
Play FBS?
No, just have a playoff system longer than 12 teams, bigger than 12.
Oh, you're talking about FBS.
FBS. I'm sorry, FBS.
Yeah.
They have a playoff expanded
I think
more
they're
than 12
going to
teams.
16 this year.
It should be 24 is what they should be.
That's what they're going to get.
There should be 6 in each region.
That's
and have the regions play each other off first instead of pairing up across. Oregon shouldn't be playing University of Florida in the first round.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Keep it in the Northeast, Southeast, Southwest.
Well, what about
Northwest.
the home games? Do you think that playoff teams should get home games?
Yeah, I do. I do think you should get home games because you should have an advantage.
I agree. You should be rewarded for it.
Yeah, exactly. But you can't. No, NBA bad. I mean, college basketball is too many.
All right, and then the other thing was the 5-for-5 rule that was passed. You have 5 years of eligibility. Your clock starts at the end of your senior year, whether you're 18 or 19, and you get 5 years. Right. And there's nothing in between.
No matter injury or not.
So you can get a medical hardship, but you can't redshirt. You can't get these exceptions anymore. Junior college, Before they weren't counting junior college because you could get NIL money.
Right.
Now it's 5 for 5, and I think it's going to be challenged in court. But we have seen such a decrease in freshman college athletes because it's been all transfers.
Right.
I think it'll be good for freshmen. Dave, I mean, do you think that it's going to change schools, stop yawning, limiting transfers and going for more freshmen or no?
I don't think they're going to limit transfers. I mean, I think that's here to stay. I think they may be more age conscious on who they bring in. That I think will happen.
Yeah, and I think it'll probably be sport by sport how they look at it.
Yeah.
More than anything. But that was the other thing. And then Trump was really upset. The DOJ is investigating the NFL over their media rights. Can you please pick your hat up, Dave, so I can see your eyes? This is like you're like a child. You're like Troy. I'm dealing with Troy. I'm being made fun of, and I'm dealing with Troy. So the DOJ is investigating the NFL because they have so many streaming platforms, and fans have complained. And you have said this even at your bar. It's very difficult sometimes to find games, or you have to subscribe to Peacock for a month. Amazon Prime.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
There's no, I mean, to have.
And Roger Goodell did say 87% of NFL games are available on cable or on TV, network television.
Yeah, but
I don't think that's right.
I don't think that's right either. But I mean, just even if you have the NFL ticket, you're still searching.
And it costs
for right. So then, if not, then you've got to pay fees to this person, pay fees to this company to release the signal so you can get it on DirecTV. Now DirecTV is out of the picture somehow. YouTube, I don't know what they're going to rearrange.
YouTube TV, yep.
Right. So how is YouTube TV going to distinguish between commercial and residential accounts? Right now they're using DirecTV.
YouTube TV, I didn't think that was able to distinguish.
Right, but the fees are different. So my bar pays $6,000 a year by your occupancy. My bar I pay $6,000, a little more than that, $6,000 and change a year. This past year to
I
get
thought
the Sunday
DirecTV
ticket.
was still involved.
DirecTV is involved.
Oh.
So they purchased the rights to be able to do the commercial package.
Okay.
Or YouTube hired them out to do the commercial package.
Okay.
But YouTube TV residential is residential. You're going to pay whatever $300-$400, $500, where they charge you for a Sunday ticket, the NFL ticket. But you got to get all these damn paper. You got to go to Netflix. I got to go to Amazon Prime. I got to go here and there.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Trump said that it costs the average person $600 to watch for an NFL season, to follow the games and the teams. And that's too much, and people can't afford it.
It's not even about the games watching anymore. You can't even go to a game. It's going to cost you $300 a person, $400 a person, easy.
It's more than that.
Right, it is more than that. You're right.
WrestleMania was $8,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stupidity. Yeah. But I'm just saying, by the time you spend $200, $300, $400 for a ticket up in the nosebleeds, now you know, and then you the travel, the hotel rooms if you're from out of town, the food, the drink, the parking, that it's insane.
It is.
I don't know how these people do it, and they go. Even season ticket holders. I mean, you're paying a good premium to be a season ticket holder.
It's a chunk.
So again, we've outpaced ourselves as far as what we bring in, payroll wise. In other words, what I make. This whole country's outpaced.
Well, and then again, college sports, Dave, we talked about this. The average to have a good college football team in a power. Are you working on your golf swing? The average P4 conference team is spending $40 million.
It's insane.
Yes.
Insane is right.
$15 million for basketball. Are you throwing darts now? Where does it end? I mean, it's just getting too high. There's schools that are closing. Rutgers, $78 million in the hole, and your tax dollars are going to pay that off. I mean, when's it end?
Yeah, but Jersey Metro just lowered the transit price for the World Cup from $150 to $110. That's a bargain.
It doesn't end.
It's insane.
So do you think that 5 years from now, it's going to cost $60 million for a college football team? You don't think that there's any way to regulate it?
Yeah. Oh, I think that's absolutely going to be the case.
And schools are going to end up folding because of it. I mean, we talked about Utica. Utica is in the mess of all messes. correct?
Utica. They don't have. Do they have sports? Utica?
Oh yeah,
still?
across
but
the board. Across
they
the board, they're
expanded too fast.
They're having a financial issue. A lot of colleges
A
are
financial issue.
Yeah.
I mean,
How do they
they're
make it up?
they're gonna go down in flames.
No, I mean, we'll see. I hope not. I hope not. It'd be bad for the area.
Yeah,
It would be detrimental to the area
But-
here if we lose a college.
but I mean,
Or
they lower
university,
tuition.
I should
It's
say,
$10,000 to go there.
No, no, it's 20, and it's actually more than that now. It's going back up a little bit.
Oh,
They realize
good,
they have to
good.
make up. They realize they have to make up for the deficiency. But I think hopefully it'll work out. I'd hate to see them lose it. But how do they justify, Dave? How does New Jersey and New York justify what is a $13 ticket to go to 110?
I don't.
Why?
Know. What does that mean?
The transit for a World Cup game, just to be able to use the system, the transit system to get there.
Dave, are you itching yourself?
They don't justify anything. They don't care.
Right, but I mean,
Well,
but it's
apparently you don't care either.
That's where the DOJ should be investigating. The Department of Justice should go in and break down the Metro books in Jersey and find out, why do you need tenfold on your money to transport people when normally it's here, even if you're packed. Let's say you're not packed, or you're packed on the transit system. It's the same trains and the same subway that's taking you back and forth. So whether it's half full or totally full, or people have to wait, it's all the same.
No, I agree. It's
just price gouging. That's
how much?
It's all price gouging.
It was 150.
Oh my God!
To get to a game. Then now they say they're going to lower it to 110 when it's normally a $13 ticket.
That's absurd.
Right. That's ridiculous. So that's where the DOJ's got to be putting their effort. Not at the NFL. All right, the NFL. Here's the option you have.
The NFL is outrageous.
Here's the two options. How about we just all don't watch the NFL for a year?
That's never going to happen.
Never going to happen. I agree. That's like no.
I would do it.
That's like no gas day. Remember, people were like, oh, if we all don't buy gas on one day.
People loved your post when you said to stop paying taxes.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That would be great.
100%.
Do any people like my posts?
Yeah.
They hate
some.
They hate my posts.
There were some.
You're not compassionate enough.
No, what you said about culture, people liked. Where you said people immigrate here and they don't assimilate into our culture. People like that comment because you were saying that they come over, they still are Muslim or whatever, and they don't conform to American, values. People agreed with that wholeheartedly. They said if basically what you said, if you're going to immigrate here or come here illegally, and you don't want to be American, don't come here.
I agree.
I agree kind of with that. If you're coming here, we're the greatest country in the world, and you're not going to take on our values. Absolutely. I
yeah, you can't come into my home, eat my food, right, swim in my pool, and shit in my toilet, and then complain about everything.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
That's it.
Which is so many people are doing that. It's insane.
It is. Because everyone's got an ass ache. Everyone's got a problem.
An ass ache?
An ass ache. Yeah, your ass aches because you have a problem. And the problem is so great that you can't solve it. So you're just going to complain about it to everyone else. So they hear your ass ache and their ass ache. Their ass hopefully aches.
So ass aches are contagious.
Yes, they are. Yeah, if not treated, yes. So I would start putting a mask on your ass. If you don't like being here, wear a mask on your ass.
Oh, okay. Well, people like that comment, and people agreed with you. So I wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Frank's a legend.
Yeah, I'm just the voice of reason.
Well, the last thing, the New York Knicks have shocked people. They swept the 76ers.
Awesome.
Do you have any thoughts on that?
I just love the guy. I know he's a social media guy, TikTok or whatever, but he's always after the Knicks win or he's going crazy. Like, the Knicks are winning. I'll let the entire Knicks team run a trade on my sister.
Is that Stephen? Oh,
no, not Stephen. It's just some crazy guy he's a viral guy. Watch him all the time. It's hilarious.
Okay,
that's all. The Knicks. Listen, the Knicks need to. I'm a Celtic fan.
Yeah, but this would be huge.
We shit the bed. Sixers terrible. It's okay. I still support the East.
The Sixers.
I still support the East in the NBA. I want the Knicks to win the championship. I want the Knicks to win the championship.
Country.
It'd be great for the country. It'd be great for New York. New York hasn't won anything since the 70s when What's his name?
Walt Clyde Frazier.
No, yeah, but what's his name? Walked out there, the center for the Knicks. Oh
Yeah,
my God,
Walt
the captain,
Frazier.
not Walt Frazier. Walt Frazier's the guard. Oh my God, Dave, why am I drawing a blank on the Knicks center back in the 70s when the NBA championship?
Bill Walton?
No,
Willis Reed. Willis Reed.
Willis Reed.
Willis
Thank you.
Reed,
Jesus,
okay.
drawing such a
All
blank.
right.
Willis Reed limped out there and won a game
Oh,
for
I
me.
thought that was Frazier.
No, Clyde Frazier's a guard.
Okay, fine. Fuck you.
Yes.
I don't know. I
Jesus,
wasn't born.
Come on. Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
So the whole idea is the Knicks need this. New York City would go crazy for this. It'd be great for basketball.
Yeah.
Let's root for the Knicks.
All right, and then the big card coming up this weekend. Frank has no interest in it. Ronda Rousey is headlining an MVP event on Netflix for Jake Paul's promotion. Francis Ngannou is also on that card, and Nate Diaz. Do you think, number one, it will draw? Number two, will it be good?
I don't think it's going to draw the numbers they think it will.
Really?
Yeah. Will it be good?
I think Ronda Rousey will be
You got
fine.
a bunch of retreads there, man.
Ronda Rousey isn't a
I
retread
enjoyed
chick.
watching the Strickland stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
Strickland,
yeah.
awesome. He just runs his mouth. Tyler loves him.
I still think he did not win that fight. I'm okay with it. I'm happy. My buddy won $6,500. He parlayed the last two fights
He
of
did.
the night and ended up winning bet $500 to win $6,500. Insane.
That's what Tyler does.
Yeah.
Tyler
But I don't know because Hazmat, he had a problem in the second round.
Yes.
He collapsed because he was exhausted. And Strickland had a 10-8 round. But man, Hazmat in the third came out just all strikes and he could throw. He threw. Strickland's face looks like chopped meat too. But they gave
Yes.
it to, I think they gave it to Strickland
For
because they want the rematch. That's
Yeah.
all. They want the rematch.
Now, what about Ronda Rousey's comments? She said that Dana White and Hunter Johnson basically undercut her, held her down with pay. They wanted the Carano fight. They only offered her like $120,000 each, with plus a win bonus, and she felt offended by that. Because she built the women's sport, and then they said they were going to retire the 145 title.
Right.
And she was offended by that, basically saying, "Oh, you don't think there's any women who can compete at 145?"
Right.
She thought that was misogynistic. What are your thoughts on her views?
I don't think she thinks anything misogynistic. I think she just didn't get paid enough. That's all. They want money. And
I think she's worth it.
If she went, if
Conor McGregor,
if she
Ronda
stepped back in a
Rousey-
cage for the UFC,
Yes,
it would be worth it. I would have paid her a lot more. I think
Yes.
she did set the standard for women's MMA coming out of the gate. So yes. Was it going to happen on Netflix?
You think that it will underperform?
It's that will be the minor league presentation of UFC.
Okay.
I don't go to go to a minor league game is because it's in your hometown area and you're just having a good time and all. That's all.
But for just clarity,
yeah,
if Ronda Rousey, John Jones, or Conor McGregor fought in UFC, the numbers would be through the roof.
Yeah. If John Jones
fought
John Jones fought off the UFC card and fought someone of relevance, that would draw. That would draw.
Yeah,
because the curiosity is still there with John Jones because he's still, in the eyes of tons, a champion. Still a champion.
Well, yeah, he's never lost.
He had lost once, but he had to forfeit his belt just because
he wouldn't defend it.
Yeah, that's it. So, but let's say Tom Aspinall,
when his eyes
John
were
Jones did a separate MMA card, right? Fuck,
John Jones would blew it away.
You're
saying if they fought right?
If they fought outside the UFC,
yes,
you know what I mean.
Yep.
That's the difference. The names that you listed are not draws anymore to the utmost.
I think they are to the casual viewer. That's why I said that.
The casual viewer doesn't watch MMA.
Well, Paramount Plus paid a fortune for MMA and UFC, and they're losing money on it. They haven't gotten the subscriptions that they thought.
But they'll make their money. They'll make their money.
You believe that?
In the long term, I do believe that. Yep, they'll make their money. Yep.
Okay,
I do. That. And if not, it's a loss leader, and people will still turn to Paramount. How much is Netflix in the hole? They're spending
tremendously in the hole.
Tens of billions that are probably in the hole because they have to have content.
Yep.
They are.
That's all.
They are. Okay.
That's the name of the game.
All right. So before we go, just any last thoughts on Iran? I mean, this week, are we any closer to movement? Are we going to go back to war? Are we going to start striking them again? Are we
We
going to
are
continue
striking.
to negotiate?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Trump called them love pokes or love taps.
Love
or
taps. Love taps.
Do
That's
you think? Do you think that we're going to end up being back? The ceasefire will officially be over,
Yeah.
and we'll be bombing.
Yeah. No, I think without it.
Bombs
So
over.
you can't. These guys are going. All of this is a show of face. Oh, we can go negotiate. We're going to sit down. Who are you sitting down with?
Yeah, you don't know
Who are you
you're
talking with?
Yeah,
All these guys are independent. All these leaders in these different sections of Iran know.
yeah. There's
all
no,
these leaders know is death.
What
They've
death?
either incurred death on people, or they're going to experience death on their own. That's all they know is death.
That guy looks like he has an ass ache.
Yeah. So they all support it. They love death, whether they're
Correct.
killing someone or whether they're getting killed. If they get killed, they go to heaven. They got 72 virgins, and they're happy, right?
Well, you know,
If they kill people, they kill people that are dissenting to their
I
religion
don't
and to
think
their
they go
beliefs,
to
and they're happy
heaven.
again. Sure, they do.
Islam has heaven.
Yeah. Kidding
Oh,
me?
I didn't know it was called
Yeah,
heaven.
that's what they told the terrorists that flew the planes into the trade.
Oh, they said you're going to go to heaven.
You're going to go to heaven. You're going to have 72 virgins. They're like, oh, this is great. But before I have the virgins, let me go to the U.S. and get some whores, because that's what they did. They were going to strip clubs. They were going out to whorehouses.
Well, yeah.
That's all.
All right, Dave.
Yeah.
Same thing with
Yeah.
you. You think we're going to be bombs over Iran, Tehran?
Oh yeah,
Next,
there's no doubt about
the
it.
ceasefire is going to end. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for such a tremendous rebel republic. We got a lot accomplished. Talked about some major issues, and
We solved some world problems.
yeah, no, I appreciate all the commentary on me. So that's good. That's going to make for good content.
Do you have the
Positive.
Olympic video? Do you have the Olympic video on Steve, Dave?
We don't. He probably
Can we
has
end with it one more time?
He can,
Somewhere, I don't know where it is.
That's all right. It's a
Next
loss.
week.
It's a
he
loss.
can upload it to his media assets and
Yeah.
have it there to play whenever he wants. That's
I might have it already up there.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it's there. It's
you
there.
do
somewhere.
not. You do not have it there.
Sure, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it's
Representing
there.
the U.S. LGBTQ+ community in the Para and Spectaclex from Worcester, Mass., Steve Cully. Steve's training has consisted of grilled cheese sandwiches and peanut butter, and he wanted to let everyone know that he is a non-binary athlete.
There you have it.
Why is that just so funny, man? It's just so entertaining.
You know
I don't
what?
know why.
You know what? One should talk because allegedly you made it.
I did.
You made it.
Well, I had someone make
I
it
Yeah,
for
I
me.
had nothing to do with it. I'm
I was
innocent.
mad at him,
I had
and
somebody,
you made it.
I had somebody make it for me. I don't know how
Oh,
to
thank
do
you.
that shit.
So
It
telling
was
other
actually
people I'm
it
non-binary.
was actually my friend in Bangkok, Thailand.
Oh, great.
He
Okay.
said-
I'm not the criminal in this one.
Oh, that was me.
All
That's
right.
fantastic.
Great.
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
Great Rebel Republic. You
Yeah.
fucks.
Peanut butter.
Voice the reason my ass aches. Coach Schumann, you gave me an ass ache. I'm Steve Cully with an ass ache. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges and shove them up your
Hey,
ass.
I heard somebody robbed my house. What do you think about that, Steve? Peanut butter. Great.
Oh shit!
Why?
I thought it was great.